$6 billion boost to Jamaica's social protection strategy. $3 billion for education system transformation program. Sexual harassment bill tabled in Parliament. Just some of the strategic actions being undertaken by government to have effective social inclusion for all citizens. The Portia Simpson Miller-led administration is focused on protecting the most vulnerable in society: the poor, children, senior citizens, and persons with disabilities.
Another central plank of the economic reform program has been my insistence and my government's commitment that there would be no neglect of the social agenda. This called for major investments by the government in social programs for vulnerable groups, as well as in areas such as health and education.
Back in November 2015, government signed a $9 billion loan agreement with the Inter-American Development Bank to facilitate the expansion of key social protection programs. $6 billion went towards the program of advancement through health and education path.
The project will consist of 4 components. Expansion of the cash grants, particularly to children and to pregnant and lactating women that live in households, enhancing the services of PATH to support parenting programs more significantly, and designing new payment systems and modernizing the Ministry of Social Security Services.
Funds from the loan are already being utilized to benefit the disabled community. On January 20, 2016, ground was broken for the construction of an $87 million multipurpose facility for young children with a disability under the Early Stimulation Program.
It will be speaking to increasing access and coverage, particularly of vulnerable population groups.
Moves to level the playing field for boys and girls in education and training were also boosted with November's signing of the IDB support loan. The Education System Transformation Program received $3 billion to improve performance standards and ensure greater accountability at all levels of the educational system.
We want to use the social component of this loan to really enhance the strength of our parents and their engagement in school. The issue of behavior modification is high on our agenda and part of the next phase of educational transformation.
Efforts to mainstream gender in development have also been gaining traction.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to give notice that at the next meeting of the House, I will move to introduce and have read a first time a bill shortly entitled the Sexual Harassment Act 2015.
In December, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller tabled the island's first sexual harassment bill. If passed, the bill will address sexual harassment in the home, workplace, and institutions, and the actions that can be taken against persons who commit such offenses. Government is committed to ensuring that there is equal access to public goods, whether it's the poor, the disabled, senior citizens, our women, or our children.